Several trees snapped, it looks like. Your power lines, be careful. I'm watching. Watch at them for a whipping. They should be dead, but we don't know. I know you know, but I'm making sure. What's up? Jody, cover your head in case the green pine cone falls. My head's already killing me anyway. Well, they want your park cover. Worth a try. That is the McDonald's sign, if you can hear me. I don't know if you can. That is tree limbs all in their parking lot. The McDonald's sign has fallen. What a tragedy. We will not know if they're open or not. This is the movie gallery in the Iberville. Or should I say, what was the movie gallery in the Iberville? As you can see, it has most likely been hit by a tornado. Gone, gone. Oh, no. Another building. Obviously hit by a tornado. That was my dad. Here's AutoZone in the Iberville. Blown in. Couple of cops. There's the Family Dollar store. That's their roof. And if you can look closely, you can see water all in the parking lot. It's like a big pool. The Family Dollar is in the Iberville. There's the Dollar General. Sure is, and there it is again. The Iberville, and most of this is going to be in the Iberville. Most of this was most likely hit by a tornado. This is in front of the school. I'm going to turn you slow. There's a pine tree from behind the school. A bunch of shingles gone. And another pine tree right there. Fell in the schoolyard. This is the school chapel, or was, soaking wet with water. And if you look, you can actually see where the water line is, like up here. I mean, look how far that is from the ground. It's about 6.5 feet, maybe. Classroom. Damage everywhere. Scoring table. I don't guess we're gonna be scoring there anymore. Oh well. TV. Another TV. That TV was blown over. The roof is wet, and that roof's about 10 to 11 feet, possibly 12, I don't know. So it shows you how bad it was. Another TV. Back bay. Water's not supposed to be here yet.
Stop it and start it again.
The BP station on the beach. Garbage parking garage. This is the part of the Edgewater Mall on the beach. Edgewater Village. So much for Haagen-Dazs. Haagen-Dazs is right here. Some other buildings over here. You got a Subway, Alltel, UPS store, Smoothie King. Cajun's was right there where that cop car is, and it is completely gone. You can start driving. McDonald's. I got it.
None of this happened in the last year. Everyone in the house, just look out. Look at that brick home. Didn't even hardly touch it. I mean, I'm sure it's gutted. Say that that's a two-story.
That is a two-story apartment building. This is Cedar Lake.
It's a good place to wash your feet at.
You know, dirty.
Oh, well, you in good shape then.
In case you can't see, this is a trailer right out of Wiggins, not too far out, and it's upside down. This is another trailer flipped over sideways.
Get out and roll the window so you can keep the AC in. Hurricane-proof church. Okay, this is actually one of the last places Cody and I ate at. It was called Famous Joe's, historic place in Biloxi, famous for their raw oysters and a lot of the seafood platters. We ate here probably a week or two before the hurricane. This is an area that used to be lots and lots and lots of houses. Another famous restaurant right there. Seafood. Schooner Seafood Restaurant. All this was houses all back up in here. Houses have been here 60, 70, 80 years old. Coming up to the casino area. You got it, go. Who's only directing that? Okay, coming up here. This is a church that made it through Hurricane Katrina, had virtually no damage. It was just about destroyed in this casino. Go slow, son. Way slow. This is one of the casinos, slower. This is one of the casinos that washed from our left all the way across the highway, resting on top of homes and businesses and what have you. Coming up on another casino. Just kind of explain to you, it came from the beach way back behind us. This rested right on one of the historic places that I shot pre-weddings, seniors, all kind of photography. It came to rest right on top of it, and this part here is about 10 feet from the road. That's one of the new museums they were building in our area. This is one of the casinos they exploded to get rid of it. It's just a heap of trash. They'll be cleaning that out. Okay, good. This was probably the premier condos on our beach, other than what they've got started building. But you can see the bottom 2 floors are completely gutted. I know somebody in this area that lives on the top floor. They said it's going to be a year before they're going to allow them back into it. They're coming up on several, this is what's left of several major homes in our area. This was called Green Oaks Bed and Breakfast, my favorite place to shoot photography. Dirt and trees now. You can see several homes damaged back behind what used to be homes. This is what's left of a hotel. Here again, bottom floor, totally gutted. This was a McDonald's downtown Biloxi. Well, I'll say downtown, right on the beach. They call it downtown. It was a former bank. They converted to a McDonald's, and this is what's left of it. Historic Welcome Center. It was a historic home moved here, and which you can see is just piling. It's gone. Another major businesses that were gone. Grocery store. One of the major buildings gutted. Now keep in mind, this is 4.5 months after the hurricane. In fact, this is Christmas Day, December 25th. This was a very large restaurant right across from the Beau Rivage. This was a gas station with a Waffle House behind it. Nothing but dirt. This is one of the high-rise apartments on the beach. gutted completely through. We came down and filmed this the afternoon of the hurricane. Every bit of this was homes, just several homes deep. Very, very nice older homes. A lot of them historic mansions that made it through Camille. We have a little bit left. This is what's left of the gas station. Behind it, just dirt.
They fixed this. I hope they fixed this.
I wanted to film past Sharkhead up here, but this is Biloxi's historic cemetery. Pretty well damaged. Old hotel they were restoring that's been closed down about 50 years, and it made it. Home right next to it, dirt. This is one of our beachfront churches. This is actually a stairway to nowhere. This used to be I'm not sure, maybe some kind of condominiums or hotel or something. This was some major condominiums right here coming up, parked underneath. It's about 3 or 4 stories high. More condos. This was a playground. These were 3 fairly new custom-built homes. This was a Comfort Inn or a Comfort Suites. Comfort Suites, see the sign. This was the Comfort Inn right here. Can't see real well, but this was all the way across. This was the biggest souvenir shop in Biloxi. You can see a shark fin right on top. Below that, sticking out about right here, was the giant shark head. That was the name of this place, Shark Heads. This was called Surf Style. It was a major chain kind of souvenir place in our area. This one didn't make it as well as the one up the street a little ways. Okay, this is called Treasure Bay. That was front part of the casino. That was actual casino boat. This was a hotel across the street from it. Another hotel. Nice hotel. You going too fast. Another souvenir shop. This is one of the better hotels in our area. See, the wind is busted out all over the place. of the famous hotels in the area. It used to be called the Broadwater Beach. I've done weddings here. Okay, this is the area that a casino used to be in. You see nothing but sky and what have you behind you. I'm gonna swing it on around, show you where the casino's at. Way down the road. This is Beauvoir. All that white is not snow that you saw, that was bags, plastic bags all up in the trees. This is a major historic home where Jefferson Davis lived. This is our Coliseum. Got major damage. Coming back to the President Casino, driving up close. That's one that washed from down the street. Of course, on the left side of the beach. They're dismantling this right now, probably to the point they can explode it. This is where it washed across and rammed into a hotel next to it. Another one of the nicer hotels, Luxor Beach Resort. More dirt where houses used to be. It's the other surf style souvenir place. Another hotel. Nicer businesses that we just saw. This is coming up to our major mall in our area, Edgewater Mall. That's Sears Auto Place. Okay, coming up is it's called Edgewater Village. It's kind of a strip mall as opposed to the walk-inside mall. That's one of the banks. That's one of the gas stations. That's another McDonald's. Real slow coming. Okay. That was a Haagen-Dazs right there. That's all gutted. You see several other of the small businesses right there. Cajun's Fried Chicken gone. There's Landry's Seafood, chain from out of New Orleans. This was one of our major business complexes. Another hotel, Luxor Beach Resorts. Bottom floors have quite a bit of air conditioning. It's Olive Garden. Here's Red Lobster, where there's nothing but air right now. This was a very, very upscale home. This is what's left of the Great Southern Club. I think it's a golf course, kind of a country club kind of thing. William Perry College. I understand they're not going to be rebuilding. They're going to be moving the people to another area. Okay, you can see what these condos at least partially look like. Here's what's left. It used to be in the front, the same thing. This was left to the back ones right there. It used to come all the way out to the front. Yeah. It used to be right here. Yeah. This was called Funtime USA. It was a little water park, miniature golf course, water slides right there. Used to be actually right up here where the light is. More hotels were passing up. More hotels. Hotel area right over there used to be Gene Wars, a few other nicer upscale shops. Outback Steakhouse. Outback Steakhouse was right there. Come up to another Waffle House. Called the Alamo. This is coming up Courthouse Road. We're a few blocks already from the beach. The razor wire was when the south of the tracks was closed off, and it was to keep looters from getting down there and looting homes and what have you.